Hello, people of YouTube, of the world, and hello to all you people out there that give a shit. Saturday afternoon. Let's go for Saturday the 17th. I've actually got the date in my head today, for once. So, hello. Let's go for a little ride, shall we? And a little chat. See you in a minute. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Cork Island. And as you can see, I've not brought that camera today. I wasn't intending to do a vlog, and now I'm out. I've decided to do a vlog and I haven't got that camera, so it is what it is. What a year it has been for lack of riding, as I said in the last video. So hoping to address that issue next week. I'm off for a week next week. It was originally booked for the, hang on, let's get this mic a bit closer. Hello. It was originally booked for the Scotland trip, but as I said, and again, that was unfortunately cancelled. So I've managed to book. We're going for May next year, which is a bit earlier because September the wedge could be a bit dodgy, the weather. So we've been in May before, showing for May the first time the weather wasn't too bad, but it's Scotland. It could be anything, anytime, can't it? It is what it is. Anyway, I've managed to book the first week of Scotland off, so hopefully the other lads agree with that. They said they did in principle, so hopefully that'll be fine. So that's something to look forward to, isn't it? Just after the shitty winter, which I've no doubt we're going to have. So yeah, and like I say, I'm off next week because obviously Scotland was cancelled. And I got a week off for nothing to do, so I had planned to go out for a ride down south. I was going to go Chipping Norton actually and go and have a look at Mr. Clarkson's farm. I was just going to sort of use a A and B road route down there, stay in the night down there, get myself some bee juice and then ride back up a different route, just spend the night down there. That was the plan. But my so-called best mate Jason has changed his mind because he spent his money on a fish filter. You knob. Now I'll find out if he watches my video or not, because he'll comment on that. You let me down, Jason. So yes, I don't know what to do now, whether to go on my own or not, or do something different, I don't know, but hopefully, you watch, the weather will be shit and I'll be stuck in the bloody house for a week, you watch. Anyway, so I'm out for a bit of a ramble this morning, well it's afternoon now, I'm so used to saying morning because I've been at work this morning. No one's at home, and I looked at the bike and I thought, stop making excuses Andy, just get on the bloody thing. I've gone really lazy for riding recently, I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. I'm not bored of this bike, it doesn't excite me anymore. Now, that's worrying. It's the best bike in the bloody world, it's one of the best bikes I've ever had. Why am I finding it dull? Why is it not doing it for me? There's a reason I'm looking around at other bikes, and I don't know why, because I don't know. Anyway, if I'm off for a nosy today, I've always fancied, I think I'm going to go have a look at the old BMW place in Ellesmere Port that is now KTM. I'm just curious. I'm not a KTM lover, but I wasn't a BM lover till I had this. And then I might go to the new Triumph place. I fancy a proper look at the Rocket. The reason of my thinking is, I don't know what my reason is, so I can't really tell you. As much as I'd like to say to you, this is why I'm doing it, I really don't know. But who cares? I'm out for a ride, so. I'm having another midlife crisis. I've had about 7 or 8, probably more now. When do they stop? And part of me fancies a change, but I don't know what to change to. As you know, I tried the Honda Gold Ring, which I couldn't afford anyway. But I had to try it, and I'm glad I scratched that itch. I wanted to try the, is it the K1600, the BMW K1600? But that's more touring based, and I don't do that much touring, to be fair. And that's quite a big bike to hunk around back lanes like I do. I've just fancied having a sit on it because I know the KTM Adventure S, I think it is. Yeah, the Adventure S, not the Adventure R. That's a bit too much for me. Because I don't want off-road base, because I'm never going to go off-road with my hands and my knees now. That boat has departed. So I know the seat height's a bit lower than this. I'm looking for where I could be a bit more flat-footed because of my knee. Because when the bike tends to go, I'm on my toes and I'm really jarring my knee all the time, and getting on and off is jarring my knee. Hence why I was thinking of the Gold Ring. But I am curious about the KTM, but I can't see me going that route because visually they just don't appeal to me. I cannot bear that front nose. I really hate it. Okay, you don't see it when you're sat on the bike, but is that enough? Could I get over that? I don't know. But then, you know, there might be a bit more connection with that for riding, a bit more of a buzz out of it. Because these GS's are so easy to ride, there's not a disconnect, but see what I mean? I'm just feeling a bit nah at the moment with it. Rocket, I love the look of the Rocket GT. Absolutely love the look of it. And the fact his seat is so much lower and my legs to be stretched out a little bit in front of me, taking all that pressure off my knee. So yeah, and at least with my big ass belly won't look so bad on that. It sort of suits it. So yeah, have a look at the Rocket, just have a sit on it, have a look. Okay, again, bloody expensive bike. They're all bloody expensive bikes these days, that's the trouble, aren't they? They're all flipping expensive. Nothing's bloody cheap. I mean, this thing wasn't cheap. I mean, I think this is about 18 grand when I bought it. The Rocket's about 2.1. I think the KTMs are a bit cheaper. They're around the 15 or the 16 mark, aren't they? Go for a bit of a nosy. It's an excuse for a ride out, isn't it? I thought you'd bring it along with me. And another thing, just adding to what I was saying, that's disillusioned me a lot, I can't remember if I mentioned it before, is the things that are going, I think I have actually, the things that are going wrong with this GS, and the fact there's only a year left of the warranty, and you know, the likelihood of the exhaust valve going again is very possible. And the likelihood of the drive shaft going again is very possible. And if all those are out of warranty, that's a lot of money. So, and I'm so disillusioned with Halliwell Jones because of the way I was treated last time. I've not got not any confidence in the place. When something goes wrong or next service, and it's even put me off buying another BM because I wasn't happy with the customer service experience there whatsoever, to be fair. It's contributed to me casting a net out and seeing what's going on. What else is out there? What's the possibilities? And then I know when I'm out on this today, I'll really enjoy it. It does everything I need it to. It's bizarre and I don't know. So anyway, let's see what happens. It's only a window shopping trip. But I've been watching videos to death. I even went down the Multistrada V4S route. And I can't stand Ducatis. That's how desperate I was. I do love the look of the Rocket. And that should be some fun with that torque. Capable of touring, yes, but Would it be able to do scratching the back roads like I do? I don't think it would. And God knows if America's ever going to happen, so I can't just hang on and wait for that to happen when it might never happen. And I'm just a bit concerned about whether I could afford it when it does come round, and whether my body will allow me to ride a bike across America again. Because let's face it, with arthritis, it deteriorates every day, don't you? With my body the way it is, and the condition, you just don't know, do you? So who knows, if it deteriorates really bad in another couple of years, and I'll be riding a bloody bike. So I need to enjoy myself and have some excitement while I can. Anyway, switch it back on when we get there, because in a minute we'll be going on the A55. There won't be much to see. Are you ready for the wobbly effect? Hello again. Right, about 10 miles down the road now. And I'm looking around this bike thinking, I need to clean this bike. I mean, last time I came out and it was pouring rain, and I've not cleaned it since then. And that's not like me. I'm very anal when we're cleaning. Just about to get on the A55. I'll go to the Triumph place first. I think that's the closest one. That's the one I'm intrigued more than the KTM. KTM is just something to do. The other thing is, as I was saying, if I did go for something like a rocket, completely different style, none of the clothes, like the gear I've got, the helmet, this helmet certainly wouldn't go with a bloody rocket. So that'd be bloody another helmet. Ugh. KTM, I suppose what I've got will be alright. It's that orange colour though, I just don't like that orange colour. And that nose. Lock on cruise control, please, Mr. P. There's a bit of activity here today. Let's see what's going on down here. Let's see if they got our rocket. Demos? No demo rockets there, is there? Nah. Beast over there, that's a Triumph. Jeez, that's a tall thing. That's a bloody tall thing. Alright. Let's go and see what's what, shall we? Oh, there we go, guys. Triumph Chester. That's one bloody big bike. I just love the colour of this one. Colour isn't everything. gorgeous, and it's the kind of bike, I mean, I've booked a demo in a couple of weeks, because why not? I can add that to my oh, imagine my review. And that was Triumph Chester in Queensferry. Yeah, I can't. It was nice, and it was. I'm definitely going to try it out for a bit of fun, but I definitely won't be buying it. But I'm not going to say no to a bit of a ride out on it in a couple of weeks. Hopefully the weather will hold out. So it would be nice to experience it and have a bit of fun on it. I remember there used to be. Here used to be a Spitfire. There's an old army camp. There's a Spitfire. When we were kids, we used to come past to see the Spitfire in the fort, you know, in the courtyard, whatever you call it. All gone now. Let's go and have a look at it. Can I get to it? No, I don't think I can. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty darn cool. There's a model one, a mock one, or it used to be a real one, I don't know. Anyway, it's not a Spitfire like it used to be. Times have moved on. It's all changed since I was here last. And that house there was called the Bungalow. It was the naughty house for naughty ladies. I never went there, I'm just telling you. Nothing to do with me, I'm just informing you. That's where the naughty ladies used to live. Don't know, don't ask how I know, somebody just told me one day. Yeah, not far away now. Let's go have a nosy. So I'm not interested in KTM, but let's go and have a look, eh? See what they've done to the place while I've been away. Yeah, so let's spin around. Go back up the other way, I think. The other entrance. Don't particularly want to go through the Harley stop. It's quite tasty. I won't mind one of them. Well, here's the demo one. Filthy dirty, but I've got to be honest, it's a 1290 Adventure. I've got to be honest, it's bloody hideous. I know it's dirty, but that's irrelevant, isn't it? Super Adventure 1290. No thank you. Just a dull looking bike. It's a bit more impressive than when it was BMW, look at it. It's not how I remember it. Hello mate. Yeah, look. Don't worry sweetheart, don't worry. Do not panic. It's a bit nicer than the other one. Is that a bloody colour though? That's not standard, is it? No. Oh. How much it is with the luggage? A sexy seat and an Acropolis, eh? Well, there we have it. Oh, there's one of mine there. That's nice. What year is that one anyway? A bit older than mine. I wish I could get that off without telling anybody. So yeah. I think everything looks bloody nice when it's new in the showrooms, doesn't it? That's the thing. Don't you worry, sweetheart. Daddy's just having a bit of a wobble. I'm just flirting. I mean, look at you. Okay, you're dirty. But you're my girl. Don't you worry. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm one of these people that get bored very bloody quick. And then, so I'll change something because I'm bored. And then sometimes I can regret it. But you have to look, don't you? You have to go and look to know that what you've got is really what you want. I'm glad I went though, because it's that little scratch has been done and dealt with. Yeah, I'm glad I came. Well, I got a ride out and one. I think I'm satisfied with what I've seen that I don't want, but I'll definitely go for a demo ride on the Rocket, and I might even book a demo ride on the 1290 Adventure S, because I'd be very curious to see what everyone else sees. Yeah, it's done with now, isn't it? It's all done with now. That colour's a bit sickening, a bit shouty. Reminds me of the Bond buggy. Remember the Bond buggy, eh? Ah dear. Anyway, thank you for coming along to scratch that itch with me, and I'll definitely bring you along when I go for the demo ride of the Rocket. And like I say, even the 1290 Adventure, I think I'll give that a demo ride as well. It's certainly worth a visit. It's certainly worth a try, isn't it? I mean, who wouldn't want to try that? Remember last time what happened when you were filtering Andy? I'll be very careful this time, I promise. Holy moly, it's a bit bumpy. Who knew white lines would be so bumpy? It's like riding along a washboard, and that's on the GS. Oh, I've got to wave off a... Oh, really? Off a Harley rider? Really? Wow. That never happens. Thank you guys, thank you very much for your company on this wee little trip out, for no purpose whatsoever other than to scratch a little itch. I'm pretty satisfied I got it out of my system now, and see if I can end up anywhere next week on my week off. I'll have to try and find somewhere to go. Any suggestions, let us know. As long as it's not too bloody far, of course. Right guys, thank you very much. See you on the next one. Ta-da!